So, today's video guys, got the new Ultra Cell here. Now, Ultra Cell, a lot of people did expect him, obviously, for quite a while now to drop. He does look very good on paper, I'll say that. Just going to, like, look at his details real quick. He does look like probably easy, like, I want to say just top 5 for now, just because I don't know exactly how good he looks so far. I'd personally say probably top 3, but I'll say top 5 just sort of keep myself safe sort of thing. So, I do think, I don't want to say he's a definite summon, but his banner, surprisingly, for an Ultra one, isn't that bad. Like, it's actually a pretty good banner for an Ultra one. So, obviously, Ultra Cell, like I said, incredible unit. So, if you get him, huge win. The other units in the banner are really good as well. They're not like... I guess Cell's still really good, because one of the Cells now recently got a Zenkai, so he's still fairly good. But, like, most of the other units on there, like, you can still run them. Probably the only unit that I'm a bit skeptical on is the androids. The tag androids. But at the same time, I'm starting to think we could see their Zenkai very soon, just because how much they're pushing them out. Usually Legends does sort of hint towards who's coming next of a Zenkai, just because, yeah, you'll notice like on a banner it's like, oh, they're back again, that's a bit weird, oh, they're back again. So they're trying to like get you to get more dupes of the character without saying it's coming soon, but it's not, they're not confirming it. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that the Zenkai is going to happen next week, for example. It may be a month's time or, next month, something like that. But I'm starting to believe, well, yeah, I'll say starting to believe that probably from Saiyan Day. So Saiyan Day is obviously March, I'm not getting wrong, I think it's 18th. So I do think we could see Diamond stuff then. Obviously Dokkan does drop Diamond stuff. We'll probably drop Diamond stuff then as well. But obviously it's Saiyan Day, so we will see a Saiyan, and I think the Cell celebration we got here, the Cell Saga campaign, does actually end before then. I'll have to look into that a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure it does end at least very close. So if it is Daima, let's say for instance it is, I don't know who we could see. It probably could be Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, because Dokkan recently got him, and so did another game, Xenoverse 2 got him. So I think Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta would be a good possibility to see. If not, and this could be the reason why Legends has been a bit funny lately, in terms of like random details dropping, like for example Cell, his details and teaser was very weird. I was expecting like reveals and stuff maybe, or sorry, what do they call it now, Legends information or something. So I was expecting that, but Legends decided just to drop a random teaser, random details. I mean, the details I did sort of expect to happen last night at that time. By the way, if you wonder why I'm skipping Green Sky animations, it's because man, nothing here. Like what? Huh. Man, every time I do a skip summon, I always get the new unit. I don't know what it is, but there's Cell. That was really easy to get. Yeah, I didn't quite expect it. To see Cell this early, but I actually don't mind his actual... I think his ink animation is actually very interesting, because obviously the more colour in the animation could be very good depending. Like, for example, Gogeta Blue does a really good job with like adding colour in it, because I guess the ink animation, they do try to keep it like a traditional like ink Japanese style sort of thing, so I think that's what they aim for. But I think it looks really good with the colour like that. Sort of like gives that sort of menacing look, but I've seen a few people complain about the art, but I personally I like it. I don't think it's like one of the best arts in the game, but I do think it's actually pretty good art. I think what we'll do is we'll keep summoning and see if we get more dupes. I'm not going to be mad if I don't get any dupes. I'm obviously hoping for dupes, but I'm not going to complain if we do get shafted from here on. I don't think I need any other LFs in this banner. I think all of them are 14 sides, so it's just, I'm going to be only aiming for that one unit, obviously, so... I forgot what I was saying before. Yeah, that's right, about Daima. So, yeah, Daima, if Daima's next, again, and it is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, it all depends. The Daima units have been really good, and obviously Daima's going to be a big contender team in the future. Obviously, spoiler, I will still say spoiler just in case people haven't watched the episodes yet. We did get Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? So I do think we'll see that eventually in the future. Maybe for Anniversary. If not Anniversary, I think Legends Fest is another good choice to drop them. So, obviously by then we should have more Daima units drop then as well, which will, obviously make the team better. So, I do think if you do want to focus on Dimer, it probably is a good idea to skip this banner. If not, this cell's really good. So even if you did summon and got nothing, at least you tried, sort of thing. You know, like he is good, right? So like most ultra banners that like return, that's why I say people skip, because like usually if like, you know, ultras return, you know, they're usually trash banners still, nothing really changed, and obviously they're dropped in meta, except it was like Margin Vegeta or something like that. But just for these, like this banner, I think it is hard to fully say. The thing is with summoner skips for me is, you know, it all depends on the player, right? Like if you don't really run this sort of team, then there's no point actually summoning for, you know, like a Cell team if you don't run it, sort of thing. Like if you run like a Saiyan team, you obviously don't need Cells, so that's why it makes it hard for summoner skips. But I sort of put it into terms where, you know, I look at the banner in general, and depending if it's good or not, like with other featured units, because I don't really look at the new unit too much, sort of thing, because obviously, yeah, the new unit's going to be good most likely, you know, 99% of the time. But I think of, like, with Ultra cases, right, you can spend thousands of CC and get nothing, right? Because all these summons that I'm doing now, I'm getting these red tickets, but really, like, the funny thing is, I'm only using them for Zenny. Like, I don't need anything else. Like, all the LFs in there are old for me. I don't need any dupes of them. I mean, that is because I'm a whale, obviously, but at the same time, you know, if I added more stuff, then yeah, this could be better. Like, even if I added, you know, 600 LFZ power, right, once a month, sort of thing, I'd be fine with that. But, you know, getting nothing but Zenny for us whales is a bit of a shaft for us. But that's why I think with these Ultra banners, they do need to, at least in the future, you know, either add pity or tickets, stuff like that. You know, there's plenty of things they could add. Personally, I just think the same system we got for LF banners, bring them over to Ultra banners in some sort of way. You know, even if the pity was like, what do you reckon would be a good pity? 70 coins, if they want to make it a little bit more. I think that would be fine to me. I think keeping it the same as the LF1 is going to be good. I think the LF1 is, what, 60 coins for guaranteed new unit. But I do think we do need pity for Ultra banners, just because, you know, even with like the rerun banners, right? Like, what's the point in summoning on the rerun Ultra banners? Like, yeah, usually they do get, like, you know, platinum equipments now. That's usually why people are summoning now on these banners, the reruns. But at the same time, if the plat equipment isn't busted, then what's the point summoning, right? But I guess that's why they're making them so good. But still, I just don't see the point in wasting CC on them sort of banners. You know, if you're going to rerun a banner, bring, like, another Ultra on that same banner. So, for example, like, Super Gogeta, right? Bring Super Vegeta on the banner as well, like, Ultra Super Vegeta in the same banner. What, like, why not? It just makes more sense to me, and also makes the banner a little bit better. You know? Because it obviously increases the chance of getting an Ultra, but I guess at the same time, you know, then you're not guaranteed to get the Ultra you want, right? So you might get Super Vegeta instead of Super Gogeta, but yeah, I'm just trying to think of ways to make the game more enjoyable, right? I mean, summon animations as well, right? I thought we were going to get new summon animations, and that's why it was taking so long, but no, yet again, Legend said, no summon animations. Hopefully for anniversary, but I can't even remember the last time we got the summon animations. Was it anniversary? Last year's anniversary or year before? I think the last one I can think of was Superhero. I think Superhero was the last one. So that's over a year or two ago, I think. I could be wrong. But I think that's the last summon animation, and that was only temporary. So, and I think the reason behind that is, by the way, I think it's to do with the copyrights and stuff, because I don't think Legends can use that sort of content, because it's a different trademark, stuff like that. I think that's what the case is, because I've noticed with, like, Dokkan, for example, on the events, it does show, like, a different copyright symbol. So I'm assuming that's why Legends, they might have to pay for, like, yep, you can have a month of this animation, then you sort of have to give it back, sort of thing, or not use it. Stuff like that. It does seem very weird, because obviously it'll you know, all blends into Dragon Ball, but I guess there's some issues behind the scenes we don't know about, obviously. We got one summon here. We didn't get any more dupes by the looks of it, so that's obviously a bit of an L, but like I said, I'm not really taking this as a huge shaft, because usually I don't get the unit at all in these summons. I usually have to get pretty deep, but I mean, hey, we got pretty lucky there. So what we could look at the ink animation, have a look what that looks like. But I think now we'll start to wrap up the video. But yeah, if you guys actually did summon on this banner, let me know in the comment section below how you guys went. If you got lucky, you got shafted, or if you're saving for Daima or Sunday. And yeah, because that's video you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.